My beautiful friends, this week is now drawing to a freaky close, and I mean a freaky close. This is my post-market wrap-up on this Friday, May 8th, 2020. A lot of stuff to cover with you here. I'm sorry I'm laughing. It's just too much. Again, you can't make any of this stuff up, but this is the world we are living in. Stocks finished higher across the board. A nice rally on Wall Street. It can't be denied. The Dow put on 455 points. Keep in mind, this morning we had an historic, absolutely historic jobs loss number. 20.5 million more people. We are at Great Depression level unemployment. But I want to read a headline to you, and I want to get your take on this. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. This is a headline here from Reuters. Focus. Reuters. Major U.S. stock indices climbed on Friday and were on track to log solid gains for the week after showing historic job losses. Question, does that sound normal to you? Basically, to sum that up, stock market ripped higher, even though we had historic job losses. What do you think about that? Does that sound normal to you? Okay. I want to cover a few other things with you. So yeah, big rally on Wall Street looks great. You would never know that we are at Great Depression level unemployment. We have no economy. Zero. There's nothing going on here. Anyway, silver put on a nice gain today. Gold got hit. Crypto's about flat. Nothing major going on over there. Crude oil got bid up like 5%. That was nice for energy. That was nice for financials. You know how that works. The 10-year yield did come up a little bit. Stock market positive. Now I want to go over a bunch of little tidbits with you. And we're going to cover this a little blow by blow. So let's just back up to yesterday real quick. Very strange trading day. We had a lot of cash make its way into the debt market that pushed the 10-year yield down 7 basis points. We saw cash make its way into gold and silver. Stocks could not hold on to gains towards the end of the day. But then all of a sudden they float out this story. Trade deals back on. Yeah. We're talking. Okay, that immediately reversed stock futures into the positive, like over 300 points. I don't know how many times we're all going to buy the lie. There's no deal. There's never been a deal. There's no phase one deal. There never was a phase one deal. It's a complete and absolute, utter, total joke. All right, let me scroll through some of these things here. So anyway, that's pretty much the story with the futures. And this carried over through till the morning. And then we had a volatile day. I mean, stocks were all over the place. And then right in the middle of the day here, this one came out breaking. The top trade negotiators for the United States and China are pledging. They're pledging to create favorable conditions for trade. Okay? I think we've heard that before. Probably a lot over the past several years. Tremendous, fantastic. I got a beautiful letter too. Changed my life. You know what I'm talking about here. Again, it's just too stupid. Now here we go. Our friend Larry Kudlow, they were in damage control. So Kudlow comes out and says, okay, we got a really bad number with regard to unemployment. Yeah, Larry, it was historic. But Mr. Kudlow, Larry over there, is saying, this is a quote, job losses are just temporary, so don't worry about it. Okay, let's move forward here. We have another lovely comment here from Larry Kudlow. Larry Kudlow says in the second half of this year, We're pretty close to that. We're going to see a fantastic economic recovery. Larry Kudlow. Excuse me. Anyway, I already talked about crude oil here. Again, story after story today, they were shoving down your throat with regard to the China trade deal that I thought we had, but it was a lie. You know that it was a big lie. There's never been a damn thing. How about this one? White House advisor Hassett, he's saying, yeah, I'm all for negative interest rates. So is the president. Negative interest rates are going to come, and it's going to boost the stock market big time. So be ready for that. The middle class is being decimated on an epic scale. You know that already. Now here's something kind of interesting. Over 1.4 million healthcare jobs were lost last month. That's kind of interesting if you think about the situation that we are in. And here's another story. Top China trade officials agree to strengthen coordination. We're going to coordinate our efforts. Really? We heard that one too for like how many years now? It's too stupid. It really, really is. Now I want to read this to you real quick. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, let's try that again, of Labor Statistics reported Great Depression level jobs losses during last month. Now, they're trying to tell us, they never can tell you the real unemployment numbers. We are about 30%. We are beyond Great Depression level numbers, but you're not supposed to know that. It's pretty incredible here. And then we have this guy here, economist Jerry Siegel. He is saying we will never see the recent low that we had in the stock market ever again. Never. It's in the rearview mirror, and we're never going that low. Well, maybe he's right. When you have a Federal Reserve who is exploding their balance sheet, their two balance sheets, like you have no idea. Again, I've explained to you, the greater they inflate their balance sheets, plural, the higher the stock market is going to go. I don't think there's a guy who's nailed this market better than me. Since the top where I told you I sold my own core positions in the market, we fell 30% and I've been telling you pretty much since that time, stocks are going up. Don't bet against the market. Me, my Lions have pretty much done exceedingly well, and we're going to continue to do that moving forward. Some of our positions have frankly ripped the face off of this market already, and some we're waiting for them to do that. Again, the environment is fake. The environment is being pumped up. It's not real. It doesn't exist. It's not on the elemental chart. You know that. This is some kind of twisted joke. Now, the Federal Reserve's balance sheet, going back to that real quick, hit a new record high, $6.72 trillion, the one we're allowed to see. Mark my words here, okay? I'm going to throw this out. That is going to quadruple relatively soon in order to prop the dead economy up. We were dead before the coronavirus. Strongest economy ever. We've never been here before. The president was outright lying to every person in the world's face. He knows it was not the best economy ever, not by a long shot. It's being propped up on the back of exploding debt, just like now. Why do you think the disconnect we have? We have Great Depression level numbers with regard to unemployment and a stock market that's ripping higher. You think that's because we have a great economy? We have no economy. It's the Fed. They're buying it all. They're buying all the debt. They're funneling dollars around the world. The Wall Street banks are buying the market. That's what this is. It's completely fake. They're suppressing the price of gold. They're suppressing the price of silver. And I'll tell you something else. Even though Bitcoin hit my 10,000 target, they're suppressing the price of Bitcoin and all the big cryptocurrencies. This is what they're doing. There is no doubt about it. It's just totally in our face. Anyway, we're going to hear the propaganda like out of Larry Kudlow's mouth. Don't worry. These job losses are only temporary. And towards the end of the year, a fantastic, he's stealing the word from the president, fantastic economic recovery. No, we're not going to have an economic recovery. What we're going to have is a stock market recovery, which will probably be staggering because, again, the Federal Reserve's balance sheet is going to quadruple from here. If this happens, and let me explain this to you. Let me set the stage. You ready? Take a deep breath. We're going to set the stage here. The Fed's balance sheet is going to quadruple from here. We are also going lower with regard to interest rates. Bond yields are going lower. What does this mean for the stock market? It means it's going to skyrocket. What does this mean for our economy? Well, that cash has to be stolen from somewhere and moved or transferred to another group of people. It's going to be stolen from the middle class. Anyone with an interest earning account will be earning in the negative, okay? Struggling to get by, struggling to pay bills, and the stock market is just going to rip higher. This is a wealth transfer. Keep the rich richer, keep the middle class, keep eliminating and decimating and trying to evaporate the middle class. The people on the lower rung, they don't matter anyway. Well, they matter to me, but they don't matter to those that are running the show, the chosen one. This is a new world order agenda. They're fulfilling it. The Federal Reserve's end game is here to be the buyer, lender, and owner of everything. Yeah, stocks could potentially and more than likely will go much higher from here. With the Federal Reserve's balance sheet about to quadruple, with rates about to go negative, okay? This is where we are at, and like I've explained, I've shown you this thing. We have no economy. Our economy is going to continue to free fall. Millions more people are going to lose their jobs. The stock market will go higher. The worse the economic news is, the higher the stock market will go. Until when? Until I don't give a damn when. I don't care. Just like last time, I will, if I put money back into core positions, which I only will when the 10-year yield goes above 1%, I will pull my cash out again and save myself unbelievable amounts of money. I will trade the market in front of me. So will my lions. So will those of you that are subscribing to my newsletter, link in the description of this video. Those of you that are taking advantage of my website, traderschoice.net, there's not a guy out here in the world, I don't think, who's trying to at least help all of you get yourself on the right side of this charade, this absolute clown show that is going on. I take pride in that. I want us all to win big time, okay? And we are going to. We're not going to let this thing roll over us. No, 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 no. They want to try to take advantage of us. Well, we're going to weaponize it against them. That's what we're going to do. All right, look, people, I think I covered a lot of important things here, kind of a long video. Today's Friday, and I'm going to leave you off with the 3 most important things that you got to always live by. Are you ready? Love each other, care about each other, and be charitable. We are a family. We are a worldwide family. We are not each other's enemies, despite this fake two-party system that's trying to convince us that we are each other's enemies and they're on our side. Nothing can be further from the truth. And I know you get that. All right, look, I'll see you Sunday for my markets. A look ahead, and it's going to be a good one. I love all of you from the heart. I mean that. I'm out of here.